Guys, so today I will show you how to create folders. So let me navigate quickly to the location, which is nothing but cd slash home slash sanjit slash desktop, right? So let me move directly here, and these many files are here like hello and test, right? So here I want to create my folder. So what is the command? The command is mkdir space minus p. Okay, 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 and after that the folder name you want to pass. So let me create one folder, let's say parent, right? So a parent folder is created. So if you want to go from here, you can go directly from here and you hit lsc. Nothing is there inside. Exactly, nothing is there inside, right? Nothing is there inside. Now let me remove the folder. Again, to remove, rm minus rf and the folder name. Okay, so the name of the folder is parent, and I will hit enter. Okay, I can't do this command within parent because I'm inside this parent. How I will delete? I have to come out in the desktop first. So cd dot dot. Okay, and I will hit rm minus rf, and the parent is the folder name, right? It's removed. Now I want you to create a folder, let's say parent, and it have two child folder, let's say. Okay, child 1, child 2. This is the task. Okay, and maybe in the child 1 you can put one text file, in child 2 it's empty, like that. So this is the case. So in order to create mkdir, always use minus p. Okay, because using minus p will help you to create subfolders as well. Okay, though you are not creating any subfolder, but still use that in the practice. So let me create something called parent, and inside the parent I want child 1. Okay, I want child 1. So immediately you will see parent folder is created, and child folder is created. I want child 2 also in the same location. I will write child 2. I will hit enter. See, child 2 got created. Now in the child 1 I want to create one file, right? So what I will do, I have to navigate here, right? So how I will navigate? Cd parent, right? Inside child 1. Child 1, I am inside the child 1, and here inside the child 1 I want to create one file. So touch child test. Child test. I created one file. If I want to put some data, I will put directly from the runtime if you want, right? So let's say the name of the file, right? So child test, and here I will be putting some data. So this is just for testing the child one folder, right? I'm just giving and pressing Control D. I'm coming out of there. So if I will hit ls, you can see child test is the file only here. If you want to read the content only, so you can read from here. You can see this is the content present over there. If you want to come out, you can come out, hit ls. You can see there are two folders, child 1 and child 2. If I will go back, you can see, so there are child 1 and child 2, and I will go back again, means I will hit cd dot dot. Okay, and I will hit ls. Okay, ls, or let me clear the screen. So you can see hello, okay, is a file. Green color is the file, and parent blue color is a folder. So you can see here is the folder, right? So in this way, any kind of requirement will come to you to draw the files and folder, you can do that. So right now let's do that. Let me remove the files, the full structure even here. So since you are using rm minus rf, is very powerful command. It can remove all the folders though it have some data. So that's why I love to use this command. Okay, there are multiple commands in the market, but I don't like that. I like this one personally because it's very powerful. So I don't need to run multiple times, only one time is enough. See, it's got removed. So this is the way you want to. So you will tell, if I don't want to remove, let's say child 2, I just want to remove child 1. So easy, just navigate to the parent, inside the parent, and just go and rm minus rf of child 1 only. Okay, so in this way only child 1 will be removed. So in this way we create the folder, remove the folder. In the folder we can put the files if it is required. Okay, so this is all about, guys, the file and folder creation, and deletion as well, right? So in the next class onward I will show you the color coding, right? So let's meet on the next class.